What's up everybody, and welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna be checking out this 2026 Nissan Frontier Pro 4X. This one's finished in Afterburn Orange with an MSRP around $46,000. Comment below, is this the best mid-size truck? It honestly, nearly fully loaded, it doesn't break the bank, and we have a basic V6. So just a nice, simple, old school truck that we're used to seeing from 10 years ago. However, it's a brand new truck with all the modern safety features and a couple of the bells and whistles that we're used to seeing on new trucks. So is the Frontier the best truck out there due to the simplicity of it? Comment below, I'd love to hear your thoughts. So underneath the hood, as expected, we have that naturally aspirated 3.8 liter V6. So this cylinder makes 310 horsepower with 281 pound-feet of torque. It's got a 9-speed automatic, 4-wheel drive system as well. Overall curb weight is around 4,900 pounds, and it can even tow 6,700 pounds. Payload is 1,200 pounds, and we have a 21.1 gallon fuel tank. And with all that, you're looking at 16 miles per gallon in the city with 20 out on the highway. For the exterior styling, you got a pretty cool look overall. I like the headlight design, got the amber color, and then this will light up in the white color as well with some nice orange accents. So pretty cool looking design with those headlights. You got this gray color throughout the grille with some silver trim. There's active grille shutters behind it and just a lot of openings to provide cooling. Got a forward facing camera, safety sensor, recovery hooks finished in the orange, and a small aluminum skid plate down below. There's LED fog lights as well, sharp style throughout it. And then at the hood, you have some sharp body lines cutting towards the windshield just to give it that more aggressive off-road appearance. And then at the side profile, I like the plastic color throughout the fender arches just to protect the bodywork. And then we have these 17-inch really unique style wheels with the Pro logo. You get the Hankook off-road tires, reflector as well. There's a Bilstein suspension on this truck as well. You got mud flaps, sleek body lines throughout the doors, and then body colored mirror caps with a camera, body colored door handles, and then all black trim throughout those windows. This is the full crew cab with a smaller bed, so it just has a nice overall side profile, very proportional. In back, we get the Pro 4X logo, some nice sleek lines, Pro 4X on those mud flaps, and then a side exit exhaust tip. You're gonna see body colored on the rear bumper, just having some plastic caps, plastic material right here, your parking sensors, trailer hitch all throughout the center. And I really like the tailgate. Got a cool trim design with the badging. Frontier is also stamped into the bed. Got a backup camera and then a soft open. So I can open that, it doesn't really slam too much. You're gonna see the aluminum rails all throughout it with the bed liner in it as well. You got a hook in each side for tie downs, power outlet as well. Not the biggest bed, but you can still fit 2 dirt bikes, make it pretty usable. Pretty easy to go ahead and close it. And then we have our fuel cap on the driver's side. If we go ahead and take a look at the back seat space, the door panel is finished off in black with some soft touch material. We have our contrast stitching, just some black color. And then on the fabric seats, we have more of the contrast stitching and then a really cool texture throughout the center. This can seat 3 people, no headrest in the middle, which is a little odd. And then we have our armrest with cup holders, manual sliding rear glass, storage behind that seat, couple plugs. And then if we grab the strap up here, we can pull these down. You have extra storage. If we pull the headrests off, they will fold nice and flat. And then there's a little lever down here where we can lift up the base. You're gonna get a nice storage cubby on each side. So the whole bottom is basically extra storage. Now, one drawback with the Frontier, it's a little small in the back. So at 5'11", sitting back here, you know, I have enough room for my legs and feet, even with the driver's seat at my height, and there is good headroom. It's just mainly the seats. The backrests are very straight up. The bases feel a little low, so I just feel a little too tall back here, not the most comfortable. However, you could figure out a car seat. Little kids will fit fine. So it's fine in a pinch back here. Most mid-size trucks aren't all too good. This one definitely just is on the small side. For the front seats, we have the button on the grab handle that you can lock and unlock it as well. Then we have all the soft touch padding, contrast stitching, more of the orange color, and all of your controls. You're gonna get powered front seats. You have more of this fabric material all throughout the seats with this cool texture. You got Pro 4X up here as well. Stitching on the headrests, and then a black leather wrapped steering wheel. Hopping in, keep my foot on the brake, let's fire it up. Got all of your screens that are gonna turn on. Got a nice gauge sweep with a cool animation right in the center. A little bit of gloss black. We have cruise control on the right, Bluetooth and audio on the left, and then the stock on the right side is for windshield wipers with turn signal and headlights on the left. For the screen, we can configure it a little bit and see all sorts of different information. So I like how there's just that blend of analog as well as digital. So pretty cool with what you can see, all your trip information. There's gauges, you have some off-road information as well. So nice layout. On the left side, we have a locking rear differential, traction control, cargo lamp, tow mode, interior lighting, and then just some harder plastics up above on the dash. You have this softer touch over here with this faux stitching, nice size glove box. And now for the updated screen, I'm curious why they didn't give it the better software as well. So you're really not utilizing the screen when you have everything up. So a little interesting with how they've done that. Even on the camera, you don't really get the full screen effect. It's also a little on the fuzzy side. So maybe they could do an update for the programming to at least give you the modern Nissan screen integrated into the nice large screen. It's a little odd. Got Frontier written out, all your shortcuts, and then four-wheel drive over here. If we go into four-wheel drive now, we have our new drive select over here. So this is for all your drive modes off-road, so they're not gonna work in two-wheel drive mode, but nice to see what you have throughout that. And then go back into two-wheel drive, and then you just have basically your on-road drive mode. You're gonna see the heated seats and steering wheel, some plugs, all sorts of storage throughout the center, and then the soft touch with all those orange accents. We have our wireless phone charging pad as well. Nice soft touch, storage down below as well. And one last look at the interior. The orange accents are a pretty cool touch. It does make the truck look a bit sporty. It's a simple truck in here. I mean, you got a lot of hard plastics, very basic overall, but it's nice and it doesn't break the bank. You got storage above for sunglasses, your dome lights, and then just a basic thin mirror. All right, so setting off now in the Frontier, got the 360 camera up. This is a decent truck for off-roading. It's not crazy capable like a Tacoma, but honestly, it's got a lot of the features to make this pretty well usable for some off-pavement action. Now, on-road with that V6, giving it some slight gas, it is nice to have a normal V6. A lot of people just like that smooth power delivery as well as the very nice reliable aspects. So just having a simple V6 is pretty nice in today's day and age when everything is going four-cylinder turbo. With that said, overall ride quality, especially with the Bilsteins, it absorbs bumps pretty well. It feels like a tough truck at the end of the day. You can tell the construction is just nice and solid. Really nothing loose about it. It's a tight truck to drive. It's very old school feeling, something that you would expect from like 10 years ago with just being a solid feeling vehicle. Now, some of the downfalls, I would say, the steering I like and I don't like at the same time. When you're driving it, it's got a very nice heavy weight to it, which gives you a bit more responsive feeling. It feels very mechanical, which is a really nice touch for any vehicle. Only drawback is when you start getting into the slow speeds, the steering feels really heavy compared to the competition. Now, again, it depends on how slow you're going. It's really only annoying when you're like backing up and kind of going in and out where you're cranking it all the way from one side to the next. Also, the turning circle is a bit big, so you're gonna notice a lot of like heavy steering to try to get into parking spaces. I've noticed I've overshot a lot of them. So steering, I'm kind of 50-50 on. I like it most of the time, but slow speed's not the biggest fan. With the V6, it's not as powerful as those four-cylinder turbos, given you have to use this engine all the way. You don't get that just download torque. But again, it's just a smooth delivery. The 9-speed delivers the power very well. You're not really gonna hear much road noise or wind noise. You know, it's a pretty smooth highway cruiser. Good visibility, all the glass is pretty large. The mirrors do a good job as well. And then visibility over your left and right shoulder. Really can't complain. It's just an easy truck to use. Using the tech, it's super simple and basic as expected. So just a nice normal truck. Seat comfort is all right. They're a little on the stiff side, and like I noticed in the back how it feels a little small back there, the front does kind of just give you a little bit of a cramped feeling. Not to say it's crazy small, just it feels a little small compared to the competition. So I wouldn't have minded maybe just a little bit bigger interior space. Overall, it's fine. Not really gonna have any major complaints. Just I wouldn't mind maybe a little bit more creature comfort aspects. But again, this is a very affordable truck, doesn't break the bank. So if you want something on the simple side, you know, the Frontier definitely delivers that. Just not the best turning circle, and it's a little on the small side. But as far as driving it goes, you got a responsive engine. It's a little touchy on the throttle, so right there, spun the tire just a little bit. But if you want old school in a modern truck, the Frontier is probably the best way to go in this segment.